And as Craig Paisley reports, back to Linda Kelly in Sambro with 1 year later.
We have declared a local state of emergency.
We've got about 20 minutes, very close to midnight, landfalling close to Nova Scotia.
Part of a building came down.
The night Hurricane Juan slammed into Nova Scotia is one few of us will ever forget. It was a direct hit. Howling winds of up to 175 kilometers an hour battered the province, leaving a path of unimaginable destruction behind. Over the next hour, we'll show you what happened to people caught in the path of the storm and how they've managed to rebuild over the past 12 months. First, though, a look at the storm through your eyes. We asked for home video of that deadly night. This is what you showed us.
Halifax Information Radio is on a hurricane watch. All regular features on this service have been canceled until this weather watch ends.
There has been a building that's left over on the road.
Oh my God.
Investigated as we speak.
Listen to that, it sounds like a tornado. Oh, here we go. Like you said. Little one, but it was a good one. Yeah. Oh my God.
Jesus, it's right beside us, guys.
The Hurricane Center saying that the eye of the storm will be on us in about 5 minutes' time.
HRM Mayor Peter Kelly has declared a state of local emergency effective immediately.
The aircraft that was flying into the storm this evening.
Oh, Richard!
And he said that they had flown into the storm.
Could not have any big tree down or something. It's unbelievable.
That the eastern edge of numbers that's in the vicinity literally passed over
I can't see it.
the
Oh
building.
my God! Windsor Street.
Center, and the winds near the surface, very close to the surface, were recorded at 100 knots.
Look at down here. Look at this.
Down here.
Oh my God!
We're hearing just
look
inside
at
of
it.
the breakwater,
Holy
just to the in the harbor from the ferry terminal. There's a large breakwater that sticks out just before the bridge, and it's going to push it into that cove. Whatever boat comes.
Well, the man from the Hurricane Center suggested that there hasn't been a storm like this come ashore in Nova Scotia probably since 1963, so it's not.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
Oh my God. Honey, it's going to get worse once everybody gets up.
Halifax is in a state of emergency. Unreal. I've never, in all my life living in Nova Scotia, I've never seen anything like this.
That is unreal.
And it didn't even hit the house. Look at that. It's totally uprooted somewhere. So they have to respect it.
Oh my God, that car is crunched back there.
This is crazy. Look at that.
Oh my Lord, it is worth
Absolute
seeing.
force of wind and waves was demonstrated last night in Pictou Harbor, where the tall ship Hector snapped her lines and drifted aground. The Hector is 33 meters.
They really suck.
Good morning. I'm Chris Steamy. This is World Report. Our top story this morning, in the wake of Hurricane Juan, residents are getting a clearer view of the destruction they know is in the streets. A state of emergency is in effect after Hurricane Juan slammed into Nova Scotia overnight. Juan has been downgraded to a tropical storm and has since passed over Prince Edward Island.
Here's my friend John now, just walking out towards his boat. John, Chris, this is the before and after, John.
Oh, did you ever?
What? We got the one, what? What a mess, John. Huh? Yeah, well, me and John are on the move now, but it's not a pretty sight up here, I'll tell you that, for looking at the boats. And the guy owns that boat there, that's his house there too, and apparently they tell me he's down south somewhere. He hasn't had her going all summer, he hasn't had her on cover, but he sure got her on cover now. I tell you, when he comes back, he's going to have it up in his hands.
Corner of Shore Drive and Wardour.
That must have been scary listening to that.
Wow. Rob Appold's place.
Hurricane Juan came through, uprooted the apple tree with the tree house in it. It survived the fall.
A little bit closer to me.
I'm going to take it by big tree parts.
That's good. All right, you guys ready? 1, 2.
This is Rowley Street. More devastation.
Almost lost all of those trees.
Look at that. Shit. Beautiful trees that have been there for hundreds of years. Gone. What a flash. This will make international news. Everybody's kind of walking around with a lost look on their face, and everybody looks like they're in a little bit of shock here. Another one down, and another one.
I think all in all, our street might have fared lucky. Yeah.
In the news headlines today, a big cleanup is underway in much of Halifax County following Hurricane Juan. Power this afternoon. It's difficult for anyone to have a clear picture of all the devastation and where things stand.
Thanks again to everyone who sent us tapes, and we'll have more of your images throughout the hour. Up next, picking up the pieces here in Sambro and the lasting impact on farmers further inland. You're watching 1 year later.
We have super.
Welcome back. I'm in Sambro. This is where Hurricane Juan roared ashore at exactly 12:10 a.m. on September 29th of last year. And this is where the winds were strongest. The eastern eye wall of the hurricane was directly overhead. This fishing village took the brunt of the storm. At sunrise, exhausted fishermen took stock of what they had lost. Wharves were destroyed, fishing gear sunk, and boats tossed ashore like toys. It's taken a year and tens of thousands of dollars in disaster relief to rebuild, and the work isn't done. I had a chance to tour the harbor with two guides, Donnie Hart of the Commercial Fishermen's Association and Patrick Gray, president of the Harbor Authority in Sambro.
Well, I've asked everybody that I know, and I know just about everybody in this community, and no one's seen anything like this. So this was a major storm, a hurricane. There was nothing like it.
So how hard hit was this area?
If you look here behind me, there used to be a 30 by 45 building in there where that white one stands now. It was solid full of lobster traps, completely destroyed. This wharf was gone. That wharf there was gone. That wharf in there was gone. And the three boats that's on the middle wharf there were all shoved up on the bank, one alongside of the other against that old building. Clearly a disaster. Everything smashed to pieces in there. You wouldn't believe it.
So tell us about the fishermen who lost all of those traps.
6 weeks before lobstering, their gear all smashed, nothing accounted for, buoys and ropes missing, their bait gone, their wharves smashed. I mean, there's a lot going through their mind and no money to put things back, and really no time to put anything back.
So how did they get through the season?
Well, what I've seen happen here, once everybody assessed the damages, fishermen got together and started rebuilding these wharves, one at a time, makeshift wharves to get their lobster traps out.
Tell us about the government wharf.
Well, the government wharf right on the east end, there was a green silver hake boat. She's on the other side there, and she was laying west and east to the wharf, and the wind had changed from the original direction, and she beat to pieces there on the wharf and heavily damaged. I estimated $60,000 to $80,000 damage just to the wharf, not counting the boat. What you're seeing is, like the top, all the concrete is new, and 41 sticks is new. That's what they had to replace this wharf to get it back.
What were the conditions like out on the end of that wharf at the height of the storm?
Well, if you were looking in at that wharf there, the water with the storm surge and the above normal tides, it was just about flush, so the water was sloshing right over the wharf. I was here and seen it, so there was no mistake about it.
Elusive Dream, can you go up 117?
So what's the story behind this building?
Well, this building, this is a replacement building there, but what was there was like a 25 by 35 building and a 25 by 35 foot wharf, completely gone. The water surge and the storm surge just took that right out of there and shoved it way over there in that corner.
What was in the building?
Well, what was in the building was about 200 or 300 lobster traps. And that morning when we all got up and daylight broke, you could see the bottom of the building floating right about where we are. No traps in sight. Everything was on the bottom. This man did not know what he had, especially lobster gear, and took a lot of hard work and fishing to get them up off the bottom.
Because my father's wharf and fish shed and his walkway to it was washed away by Juan. Some of the fishermen were across the harbor and they saw this big green thing coming and didn't know what it was, and they realized it was dead shed. It just came across just like a boat at full speed. I can still see the look in my dad's face. It was very much of a disbelief. You know, something he had put there as a boy, he had just gone across the harbor and gone.
And what about now in terms of compensation? How many fishermen are still waiting and still rebuilding?
Well, there's a few still waiting, and some are rebuilding, but the delays is like permits and getting the right person to the table, right? You're dealing with two levels of government, and engineers and contractors and inspectors and fishermen trying to work, but it's coming together.